Why do intelligent people sabotage their own success? Why do some repeat the same toxic relationships, even when they know better? Why do we react emotionally first and logically later? Human behavior feels intentional, but most of it is automatic. And until you understand the forces shaping your behavior, you are being influenced by patterns you didn't consciously choose. Today, we read breaking down the psychology of human behavior and what truly drives the way we think, react, and decide. Human behavior is not chaotic. It follows patterns formed by three major forces: biology, environment, and the unconscious mind. Biology wires us for survival. Environment teaches us what is safe. The unconscious stores emotional memory. From early childhood, your brain begins collecting data. What gets approval? What gets rejected? What creates conflict? What brings comfort? Over time, your brain builds behavioral shortcuts. These shortcuts become habits. Habits become traits. Traits become identity. But identity is often adaptation. The human brain prioritizes safety over happiness. The amygdala, the emotional alarm system, reacts in milliseconds. Before logic activates, your body decides whether you are safe. That's why criticism can feel like attack. Silence can feel like rejection. Uncertainty can feel like danger. Even when no real threat exists, your nervous system doesn't respond to facts. It responds to familiarity. If chaos was familiar in childhood, calm may feel uncomfortable in adulthood. If love was inconsistent, you may unconsciously seek inconsistency. This is not weakness. It is conditioning. Carl Jung believed much of human behavior is driven by the unconscious. The unconscious contains repressed emotions, early wounds, unmet needs, hidden fears. We develop a persona, the version of ourselves we show the world: confident, calm, successful, independent, but beneath that persona lives the shadow. The shadow contains the traits we deny: jealousy, insecurity, neediness, anger. When the shadow is ignored, it controls behavior indirectly. For example, the person who appears overly confident may be compensating for deep insecurity. The person who avoids conflict may fear abandonment. The person who needs control may fear helplessness. Behavior is often defense. One of the most misunderstood aspects of human behavior is repetition. People repeat what feels familiar, not what feels healthy. Psychologists call this repetition compulsion. We unconsciously recreate unresolved emotional experiences. Not because we enjoy pain, but because the brain seeks completion. We hope this time the ending will change. But without awareness, the pattern continues. This explains repeated toxic relationships, self-sabotage before success, emotional overreactions, chronic people-pleasing. It's not a lack of intelligence, it's unresolved programming. The most powerful psychological shift is this: observe your behavior without identifying with it. Instead of saying, "This is just how I am," ask, "When did I learn this?" That question separates identity from adaptation. When you create space between stimulus and response, you regain control. The prefrontal cortex, the logical brain, activates when you pause. That pause is freedom. Behavior that is unconscious feels automatic. Behavior that is conscious becomes a choice. Human behavior is complex. It is shaped by biology, influenced by environment, and driven by unconscious memory. But it is not fixed. You are not your reactions. You are not your conditioning. You are the awareness behind them. And the moment you understand what drives your behavior, you stop being controlled by it. That's where growth begins.